welcome to the Made event. Such a pleasure to have you with us.
Thanks,
Very,
Matteo,
very
for the
pleased
nice
to have you.
invitation. More than happy to
Yeah.
be with you and support you on this event.
All right. Thank you. So I will start definitely with my first question to have you here. And while I'm asking the question, I will also ask you to introduce yourself a little bit and what you are here for. So, Ralph, you are leading the European Marketing Confederation as well as the German Marketing Association. So, I would say you have a very privileged view on this job, and but my question is really about the future of this job. From your point of view, how does it look? How will it look like this job in 5 years ahead?
Yeah, Matteo, thanks for the question. I do think I'll introduce myself. I've been working 20 years in large corporate organizations. I've been working with SAP as the head of marketing within SAP for many years. Plus, afterwards, working with Volkswagen, driving the digital transformation within Volkswagen Group. And now today, I have 5 own companies here in Hamburg. Plus, as you said, I'm the president of the German Marketing Association, plus the chairman of the board of the European Marketing Confederation. And out of all those different roles and functions, I do think marketing is probably one, and I'm not saying this because I'm president of a marketing association. Marketing is one of the most interesting, exciting places to be, really. So marketing is changing. While, for example, supply chain management, other functions have been changing dramatically over the last 20 years. If you look at supply chain management, they have been implementing just-in-time logistics manufacturing, I guess, at the year of 1985 or so. Now in marketing, we have the biggest backlog. One of my former colleagues at Audi once said with a smile on his face, "See, Ralph, for the last 20 years, we've been trying to avoid everything around CRM. And now the backlog of topics coming into marketing is tremendously high. So everybody's looking, make your market brand management, do it in the right way, number one. And the second thing is we all need to go into data-driven marketing. So it's all around data and how to find the best ways to address the customer. This goes in hand with marketing spend optimization. So in combining all these different elements, it's one of the most exciting and interesting jobs more probably you can have on this planet. It's always a combination between marketing core assets, it's IT, it's digital, it's cross-functional teamwork in all those companies. And if I would have the chance again to choose in which area to go, I would definitely say it would be marketing.
Yeah, me too. It's an exciting job and an exciting time. So, Ralph, thank you for your answer. And you were mentioning actually about your deep experience also in the tech world, right? So, how important is technology from your perspective for having today and in the future a successful marketing?
Most probably, in the past, you only had one leg. You had one experience in brand management, experience in dialogue marketing, experience in events or whatsoever. And now, what you need to have is experience and competencies in at least 2 areas always. It's more sort of the classical one, plus you need to understand technology and how digital technologies play into your existing roles. So if I would go and study again or trying to get further competencies, I would also always like to strive for 2 pieces. It's hardcore understanding marketing on the one hand side, but also on the other side, understand, how would you phrase it, business informatics, digital, and not just digital on some sort of platitude level, but really understand it in detail. How does it mean? How best to implement technologies within a company? What are service-oriented architectures? What are the major pitfalls when programming an application or something like that? So understand both elements, both sides. And this is exciting. Yeah? It's cross-functional,
Yeah.
and you need to understand both worlds. Otherwise, you cannot deal with them.
Yeah, I got you and I see you. And this actually bring me to the next question actually, because you were mentioning you have to manage both things. So, what are the skills from your perspective that this new generation coming up to this fantastic job of marketing should really have and should really focus on starting this role?
I would go, from my perspective, for two or three different elements, building upon what I just said before. Number one is certainly you need to understand as your core competency what is marketing all about. It's pricing, it's promotion, it's customer interaction, customer experience management. So everything which contributes to the customer experience at the point of sale or point of interaction. That's one element. Second element is more certainly is business informatics. I need to have at least some sort of understanding what's it all about. How does IT really work? What are the pitfalls? What are the major building blocks in IT and things like that? And the third thing is also getting trained in sort of psychology, so really how
Mhm.
to manage, how to steer cross-functional teams. Since with all these digital transformation and data-driven marketing being in front of ourselves, you need to have people who are able, capable of understanding what the others are doing and getting cross-functional teams together, which most probably are also not situated in one location, but it's across different geographies, different countries, different locations. So it's more or less to understand what are dynamics in the company and how best to set up cross-functional teams. And so saying this with core marketing topics in your mind, with IT digital know-how, plus some sort of psychology, organizational dynamics in your mind, this is an exciting package. Yeah? It's not only managing the customer front end, but also the internal organizational front end. What else,
Yeah.
Matteo, can be more exciting than doing this? And if you're working like you with SAP or any other company, what is more exciting than just to be in marketing? And there's no difference if you're in B2B marketing or business to consumer marketing. Those ends are extremely exciting. Yeah? How will the new world look like? How do you market products? Which sort of products? Brands are losing confidence. So in my earlier years, everybody was looking for Adidas or Nike or something like that. And the
Sure.
credibility and awareness for brands is decreasing over time. All studies tell you that. So what can we do? So what can we do as marketers in terms of refreshing our brands and making attractive in different contexts for the respective target segments? So Matteo, if there's only one place to work for my take, it should be marketing.
Yeah, me as well. So thank you very much, Ralph. Thank you very much for your point of view. And thank you again for being with us at the first edition of Mate. Hope to see you again.
Would be my pleasure to come back again and see how Mate's going to make progress in the future. Keeping my fingers crossed, and Matteo, great initiative. Kudos to you.